Breaking news brought by Francis Law Center. Check out francislawcenter.com to learn about how to obtain a green card without a bachelor degree via employment-based green card third preference.
The first step of the employment-based green card process for professionals is for the employer to prepare for a labor certification, popularly called PERM. First, your employer must make sure that it plans to pay a prevailing wage, which is normal for the local job market, and obtain a prevailing wage determination from the United States Department of Labor. The employer also must show that it has the financial ability to pay the prevailing wage. Next, your employer can begin recruiting for the job by posting 6 different types of advertisements, including 2 Sunday newspapers. If your employer hasn't found a qualified U.S. worker, then it can submit a labor certification application to the Department of Labor. This process will take about 6 to 8 months. Breaking news brought by Francis Law Center. Check out francislawcenter.com to learn about how to obtain a green card without PERM and a sponsor via national interest waiver. The second step of the employment-based green card process for professionals is for the employer to prepare and file I-140, immigrant visa petition for alien worker, with United States Citizenship and Immigration Service. This petition must be filed by the U.S. employer within 180 days of the PERM approval. The employer must prove that the foreign professional qualifies for the job as it was described in the labor certification. The employers also must show that it has the financial ability to pay the prevailing wage. The form provides space to list the foreign worker's spouse and children. If an immigrant visa is current, and the foreign worker is already lawfully present in the United States, an I-485, application to register permanent residence or adjust status, can be filed concurrently. If the foreign worker is currently living overseas, only I-140 will be filed, and the foreign worker will have an immigrant visa interview with the U.S. Embassy. The current filing fee is $585, and this process will take about 4 to 7 months. It can be adjudicated in 2 weeks if a premium processing is requested, which will cost additional $1,225.
The final step of the employment-based green card process for professionals is for the foreign worker and his or her family members to prepare Form I-485, application to register permanent residence or adjust status. If the foreign applicants are lawfully present in the United States, and an immigrant visa is available, they can file the Form I-485 with USCIS. The foreign applicant must arrange a medical exam appointment with a USCIS-approved doctor's office and submit I-693, report of medical examination and vaccination record. The applicant may also file other USCIS forms without additional filing fees. I-765, application for employment authorization, authorizes the applicant's employment. I-131, application for travel document, allows the applicant's overseas travel during the pendency of a green card application. A filing fee for the I-485 and other forms is $1,070. The processing time is about 4 to 6 months.
If the foreign applicants are currently living outside of the United States, USCIS will forward the approved I-140 files to the National Visa Center. Each foreign applicant will pay immigrant visa fees in the amount of $445 to the NVC and submit DS-260, Immigrant Visa Electronic Application. When an immigrant visa becomes current, the NVC will send out a notice scheduling an immigrant visa interview with a local U.S. embassy or consulate. The foreign applicants will then undergo medical exams, obtain police reports, prepare additional forms and documents, and attend an immigrant visa interview there before entering the United States with an immigrant visa. The processing time for this consular processing is about 4 to 6 months. Francis Law Center provides affordable immigration services nationwide and has offices in Schaumburg, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Madison, Wisconsin. We provide exceptional legal representation through top-notch research, meticulous documentation, and courteous client consultation. Visit us at francislawcenter.com or call us at 877-369-2575. This presentation was prepared by Francis Law Center and explains EB-3 Green Card process for professionals. Note that this presentation does not create an attorney-client relationship and makes me your attorney. You must sign a separate client agreement to form an attorney-client relationship. Note that this presentation constitutes information only and is not legal advice.